Hey YouTubers, Axel Fireflurry here with another double upload today. This video, I guess it's not much of an important video, so you can skip over it. You know what? No. Actually, I'm going to change the original topic of this video. Originally, I was going to talk about my recent battle experiences, but I'm going to focus on one in particular. Okay, so as you can probably tell in some of my other videos, I do watch and I have subscribed to the YouTuber Verlicify. I say check him out. Watch his to save you a lot of time and a lot of drama. I recommend you only watch either the Fan Fridays or the team building ideas. If you see anything revolved with Smogon, just ignore it. All right, it's just gonna be in. You're in for a world of crazy drama, so I'm just gonna spare you that now. If you see anything on his channel Smogon related, skip over it because I'm done with it. I'm fed up with it. I think both sides of the fence kind of need to grow up a bit. So now that's out of the way, I say check out his page. But I'm also a big fan of Shofu. Love his playthroughs. I love his battle videos too. I mean, I love his fan made walkthroughs the most though, because he just gets so funny, so ridiculous with those videos, and he's funny. I've subscribed to him too, so I do support people from both sides of the Smogon non-Smogon fence because I don't see them as Smogon or non-Smogon. I see them as great players, and that's all that really matters to me when it comes to these people. But actually, I was having a battle last night with somebody who was using a Verlicify team, and I now how I normally play is if it's in the game, I say it's free gain. Although personally, I try to only have no more than one, or if I'm really pushing it, two legendaries on a team. But other than that, I try no legendaries. Other than that, if it's in the game, use it. But I will admit beforehand, before I get into this video, I did make bad plays. I did make bad decisions. So it wasn't entirely the team I was going up against. It was just that and some bad luck. Just a little bit of bad luck, but most of it was bad plays and bad decisions. But the guy I was going up against, he was using one of Verlicify's teams, and the team was he started out with a Driftblim, and he used the minimize. He used that a lot. Minimize and stockpile. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, if I can at least get a burn, then that's at least a start. Let's at least burn or poison this little bastard. But I couldn't do it because he ended up getting like 5 or 6 minimizes and another 5 or 6 stockpiles. And then he baton passed to his Blaziken, who ended up source dancing and speed boosting quite a few times. And because he had the evasion and the defense and the special defense boost, if I actually hit him, it wouldn't be for much. And then he moved on to his Nidoqueen, who ended up sweeping me. It was a 6-0. I didn't kill a single one of his Pokemon, and I did make bad plays, but now that I got my, my mature and I'm willing to deal with my own faults, hoo-ha out of the way, now I'm going to be the little kid I kind of want to be for this situation. God damn, that was a cheap move. I know why Smogon banned it now. Because, sweet Jesus, I mean, who would plan for that? I mean, as I see it, like 80% of from what I've heard, 80% of the people who play competitively, or around those numbers, are Smogon players. So, who's gonna plan for that? No wonder Smogon banned it. That's a goddamn awful team. Sorry for the swearing, kids. Sorry. But oh my gosh, I was so frustrated, and it was so dumb because, I mean, I could not hit this guy for anything, and if I hit him, it wasn't for anything. I mean, I used moves that were super effective, and it only did like 5 or 6 damage to the guy. and it was just annoying. I was fed up with it. Oh my gosh, I kind of wanted to rage quit, but I never rage quit. I don't do it. I don't rage quit. Dang it. And I mean, okay, I'm now going to be on the borderline between mature and the kid I was just being. It's in the game. Like I said, you're allowed to use it because it's in the game. It's a cheap move. I don't see any real skills in it. All you're doing is making it impossible to hit as possible, raising your defense. You're raising all of your. I find it a cheap move. Like I said, you're raising your evasion, you're raising both of your defenses, and then you're moving it on to another Pokemon to boost, and then you're moving it on to another person to sweep. I find no wonder Smogon banned it. It is cheap. I'm sure even if I did find a counter for it, okay, yes, taunt. I know you're all going to say, why don't you use taunt? I don't use taunt because I normally don't have to worry about stuff like that. I have other moves to worry about the other problems that taunt would cover. But it is cheap, in my opinion. I'm sure the guy did say it was a Versafy team that he put together. It shows how clever Versafy can be, but now I can kind of see how cheap some of these moves are, and I do now have somewhat of a newfound respect for Smogon. Will I still disagree with some of the rules? Yes. But I can see why they had why they have the evasion clause. If you're not informed, sorry for the big space out, I was actually trying to think of the word, but if you're not informed well on Smogon, they have a rule where you cannot, either you can't use minimize, or I think that's it, you can't use moves that raise your evasion. I believe that's how their evasion clause is, and I can see why it's banned. I can see why, and I can respect it. On the other hand, I can say, okay, it's the other person's game. It's not on the Smogon site. They can use it as they want. I do see it as a cheap move, though. Clever, but cheap. And this could be me just being a little whiner because I lost so badly. But like I said, I don't think that shows that you're a good player. There are plenty of great team ideas to put together. And I think relying on a cheat move like that is a very dickish move, and I really don't know what else to say. It is unfair. It's a cheap move. I did lose. I did make bad plays. I used the wrong Pokemon, the wrong attacks, at the wrong time. I should have thought possibly to use a taunt or have at least one Pokemon with taunt. I should have thought of that. I should have planned a little bit better for this team, but like I said, I didn't expect it to be that. So that's all I really have to say about it. If I could actually remember, in fact, I'll actually write a note, but my next video I'm going to be talking about finding out what kind of battler you should be. Not if you're a bug trainer, if you should use monotypes or all that hoo-ha. Actually, that may be part of the video, but it's more of a, are you better at singles? Are you better at doubles? Should you look into multi-battles or whatever, the different types of battles, and I'll try to cover those in the next few videos if I can remember. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want a personal message to me. Tell me what you want to see in the future. Please let me know. Thank you for watching.